the top 5 for next year. Like, it's never too early, ladies and gentlemen. We just finished the national championship game. Congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes. I mean, I think we jump right into it, Brent. Like, the top 5 next year. Like, I spent some time on this list. Interested to hear yours and to see where we agree, where we don't agree. You want to kick it off?
So I actually put Ohio State number 1. And that's even without knowing who their quarterback is.
You start at 1? Come on, bro. You got to start at 5. You work your way up. You can't put Ohio. You can't start it. It's too late now. Don't. Okay. No. You can't pull it back now. But
I'll go 5. I'll go 5-1. So I went Oregon, Penn State.
No. We can't talk about them. I mean, let's go 1. Okay, go ahead and give them to me because we'll have some similar ones. Go ahead.
Okay. Well,
so Oregon 5.
Yours is the only one that matters. Like, your name's on the show, so it doesn't matter. Mine don't matter. But anyway, Oregon, Penn State 4, Notre Dame 3, Texas 2, Ohio State 1 is what I had.
Okay.
And then I've got a group of 4 that are kind of teetering on the outside.
Okay. I went number 5, Penn State. I went we are Koltanecki back. Drew Aller back, Singleton, Allen back. Knowing Penn State, they'll get a receiver in the portal. They'll find somebody out wide. Yeah, I mean they'll take care of business on that. I think they'll get some speed out wide. I think another year in Koltanecki's system, Brent, year 2, I think helps them. So I think a lot of players back. I went Penn State 5. This one might surprise you. I went Clemson 4.
So they were 6. They were the first one looking out because it's a lot of it's about who's your returning quarterback.
How about this? Clemson 4. I saw enough from Klubnik to say he's going to be in the Heisman Trophy discussion next year. Like, his top 3 receivers are back. Their offensive line was not elite, was not great by any stretch. And here's the thing. Dabo Swinney is a guy that has always stuck to his guns. What does that mean? No transfer portal. Already addressing that, which I think is big. Needs to do that. Another thing Dabo Swinney, Brent, has always done, hired from within. His guys. He just went and got his defensive coordinator. He went to Penn State to get Tom Allen, who is a great fit for the culture. Like, that dude is a culture. He is so aligned with Dabo, but he's great with X's and O's. They gave up way too much in the run game. They made it way too easy on opponents. Like, I think Clemson immediately jumps back in the fray. They're in the mix in the ACC. I think they'll be the best team with all those things going for them.
I went former Oregon. Head coach, by the way.
Yeah. Yep. I went Oregon 3.
Okay.
I think Dante Moore, he's probably going to be the guy that, listen, he's not 20,000 years old. He's not with child, like not having 6 children and like Bo Nix and our boy this year, Gabriel. But he's only 19, but he signed out of high school with Chip Kelly, UCLA, which there's a common theme with most of these teams that we're going to talk to is that from here on in, they're all going to be transfer quarterbacks, by the way. I think Dante Moore, height, weight, speed, system, I think they'll continue to build what they have. They got some freaks coming in. Dan Lanning obviously is not going anywhere. That program's continuing to build and grow. So I had them 3. I have Ohio State 2. I think they're losing a ton, Brent. Like, Ohio State is losing a ton of dudes, like just guys, lunch pail guys that have been there for a long time. I mean, they've been dogs, that defensive side of the football. Yes, they've got Smith back, and yes, they got 2 on the other side. So both those dudes are going to be 4 and 2 are going to run the show, and they'll be really, really good. But Julian Sayin, like, again, transfer QB from Alabama. When Nick left, he was like, peace out. I'm going to go holler at Ryan Day. And obviously, how does that look at that spot? Noah Buka, who's an animal. Obviously, Tate looks good. Obviously, Smith looks good. But just a lot to replace with Henderson and Judkins and others that especially defensively, that I'm not ready to put them. So who do you think I got 1?
I guess I would say you're going to put Texas there, but
yes, sir.
I'm probably saying Texas. Yeah.
The Longhorns.
You're on the Arch train.
Well, it starts with Arch. He did plenty good and unlocked this offense really well when he was in the lineup. The deep ball was better. And I think this offense opens up vertically, but you also saw his ability to run the football. And so I think them getting Arch as the guy, more playmaking. Their running back, C.J. Baxter, who got hurt before the season last year, who's a freak, will be in the running back spot. Even though they did great this year, obviously Blue was good, Wisner was good. That dude's got a chance to be like otherworldly good. And so, and then Simmons is back, and Hill Jr. is back, and gosh dang, Muhammad and all those guys. And you saw enough from 5. I think Wingo's going to be really, really good. So I think Texas, they still got the oil money because that didn't go nowhere. I think their schedule is going to be pretty dang good too next year.
It's the same as it was.
It's the same as
all
it
the
was.
SEC teams, same schedule.
It's the same as it was. Obviously, so
they got one game,
travel to or host the reversal, but Texas, they just inked Sark up. But I think Texas, to me, right now, number one. There's obviously a lot of all season to happen too, because the guys I left right on the outside was UGA and Notre Dame. And I'm interested to see Notre Dame, how many guys stay, how many guys go to the NFL, and Georgia, the quarterback spot. Like, that's a big spot. Maybe other changes coming to Athens to a restaurant near you, which could decide this and change this list, I think, as well. Because remember, we finished the first portal wave. There's another one coming. Like, if you think it's over, you're wrong.
There's another one. Yep.
A big one. A huge one that will come, that people will get beat out in spring or not like this position they're in spring and say, peace out, that are really, really good, that are going to be elite on other people's rosters that will leave.